Hi there, I'm Leanne Sherrod, a speech-language pathologist and the President and Chief Clinical Officer here at Expressible. Here's a question I often hear from parents. Can a child with a speech delay catch up on their own? How do you know if speech therapy is needed? To answer this question, we can start by looking at the possible causes of a speech delay. A delay occurs when a child isn't meeting the speech and language milestones typical for their age. Common causes include hearing loss, cognitive or developmental delays, autism, or neurological problems. A few factors play a role in whether a child can catch up on their own. If the speech delay is due to something more involved, like neurological issues or a cognitive delay, professional support from a speech therapist is likely needed. Children in these situations are less likely to catch up without help. The severity of the speech and language delay is also something to consider. The more severe a child's delay, the less likely it is to go away on its own. Speech therapy may be needed in order for the child to make progress. For kids with only a slight delay, if they're given the right support at home, they can potentially catch up. The parent or caregiver would need to practice often with their child to help them communicate better and focus on activities that support language development, such as reading together often and limiting screen time. But keep in mind, if you suspect your child has a delay, it's always a good idea to see a speech therapist for an evaluation. Even if your child only needs speech therapy for a short time, it's better to do it as soon as possible to prevent them from falling further behind in their development. Kids' communication milestones build on one another. In other words, the skills that typically develop at a certain age are necessary in order for the next skills to develop, and the next skills, and so on. Think of it like a ladder or a staircase. Children have to make their way up each step in order to reach their milestones. Another benefit of speech therapy is for parents and caregivers. During sessions, you'll learn helpful tips and strategies you can use at home to keep the language growth going. So if you think your child might have a delay, contact a speech therapist for an evaluation. Helping your child with their communication skills is one of the best gifts you can give them.